Good morning. Namaskar. And welcome to your future. Let's have some fun. Please sit down. Are you still excited? How many of you are in Thailand for the first time? Oh. How many of you are out of India for the first time? Okay. It's funny because those of you out of India for the first time, your first country is Thailand. When I left Malaysia for the first time, my first country was India. So where are you guys from? Anyone from Mumbai? Okay. New Delhi? Ooh. Okay, Hyderabad. Okay. What about Chennai? Oh, Chennai is there. Magalchi. Where else? Ahmedabad? Okay, anyone not from India? Where? Nepal? Okay. Anyone from Malaysia? Only me. Anyone less than 6 months in the business? Oh, okay. And anyone less than 1 month? Okay. Anyone not in the business yet? Anyone? No, maybe some of you just came to check out what this business is all about and then decide to sign up after the event. Okay, so anyone more than 5 years? No, okay. So I've been with QNET now for 21 years. Okay? No, because I don't know anything else to do. That's why I'm stuck. I only know how to draw circles. Okay, so my name is Sathi Senathirajah. How many of you are seeing me live for the first time? Okay. So I have two brothers. My elder brother is also V partner Kuna Senathirajah. And my younger brother. Wait. If I mention his name and you shout louder than when I came up, I won't talk tonight. Okay, so my younger brother is Chief Patman. Kalas, I'm not going to talk. Okay, so let me tell you a story. Now, when I share something and it relates to you, or you have done it before, I want you to raise your hands. Okay? As I talk, if I say something and you've done it before, you raise your hands. Okay? Like this morning when I woke up, I brushed my teeth. Some of you did not. Okay? So, I grew up in a very small town with my two brothers and my mother. I was almost 5 years old when my father passed away. So we were a very small, tight family. And we did not have much money growing up. So I somehow studied, and got a job as an engineer in a company called Motorola. Don't clap. Because of me, they are shutting down. See, if you realize nobody has a Motorola phone anymore. Okay? So I was happy, earning $500 to $600 a month, driving a car, single, and Monday to Friday go to work, Friday, Saturday party. Nobody's hands went up. Some of you. Okay. Friday, Saturday party, Sunday recover, Monday go to work again until Friday. Okay? So I've been doing that for a few years. And then one day chief, that time he was not chief. He was just Patman. So one day Patman came and said, I got a fantastic business. I said, okay, what business is this? They took out a piece of paper, he drew a circle. This is you. You find one on the left, one on the right, that's all. I said, this is not a business, this is a scam. I'm an engineer. I can't draw circles. So I did not join. He said, okay, I will do the business myself. Then I thought to myself, what if it works? Then he'll be rich and I be poor. So I said, I'll just sign up, just in case. So I joined the business, I didn't do anything. Okay? Then I signed up a few people and signed up one of my closest friend, Giri, his name, also known as Intel. So, me and Giri, he was my buddy when we were partying on Fridays and Saturdays. Okay? So he joined the business, and every Friday he'll call me. He said, tonight, there are two girls who want to go dancing. Let's go out with them. I said, okay. So I told Patman, I'm going to go and show the plan. Any hands went up? No. I'm going to show the plan, then I go dancing with Giri, come back. Then Patman asked, how did the plan go? They were not interested. So that happened every Friday. When I come back, Patman will ask, did they sign up? No, they're not interested. Because I never showed the plan, I went dancing. Then one day, he said, I'll follow you this time. So I called Giri. Giri, Patman wants to come. So he called the girl, cancel. No dancing, we got a business plan for you. So the two girls came, Patman came and showed the plan. And they joined. The department asked me. They were so interested. What kind of plans were you and Giri showing? I said, exactly how you showed me. This is you, one on the left, one on the right. So then the business started growing. Then there were trainings that I had to go to. And department will call and say, there's a training tonight. Then Giri will call. I found 2 other girls who want to go dancing. So I'll call department and say, I can't come for training today. I have to go and show the plan. So this was happening every week. Then suddenly, a few people joined the business and the business started growing. I started making money. I was making about $3,000 to $4,000 a week. Wait, $3,000 to $4,000 a week by just going dancing. So I thought, this is not a bad business. If I started focusing on the business, the 3,000 can become 10,000. So I told Giri, let's stop dancing for a while and let's build the business. He said, okay. So we started building the business and my checks went up to about 8,000 a week. Then I decided to quit my job. So I went to my boss and said, boss, I'm quitting. He said, why? I said, this is you. One on the left, one on the right. And he joined. My boss became my downline. Okay? So then we started building the network, started attending training, started showing the plans, and the checks were growing and the network was growing. Then I decided I need to expand my network. So I boarded a plane and landed in India. Now in India, the moment you draw a circle and 2 legs, straight away, oh, this is a chain business. I was confused in the beginning. I said, we don't sell chains. And training, when I started doing training in India, I end up sitting down and the people will train me. I lived in India for 9 months, building the business in Hyderabad. Okay? And it was not easy because number one, when you invite somebody to come to your hotel, they pick up the phone and they order room service. The prospects will pick up the phone, order room service and order everything. Then he asked me, you want anything? So it was fun building the business, and that's the first time also I took the train from Hyderabad to Chennai. Okay? This is the first time I'm getting aboard a train in India. I was carrying a suitcase full of money. I had to transport money from Hyderabad to the Chennai office. It's an overnight train. Left Hyderabad night, reached Chennai in the morning. I think it was called the Shalimar Express or something. So I got in the train. Somebody else was there with a suitcase, took out a long chain and chained his suitcase to the leg. And I was thinking to myself, I didn't bring any chain. And I had a suitcase of money. So I had to sleep the whole night hugging the pillow, hugging the suitcase. Even I went to toilet, I carried the suitcase with me. Because people used to tell me the stories. You know, the moment you close your eyes, the suitcase be gone. Is that true? Huh? Yes or no? Some say yes, some say no. It's true. See, it's true. So then, network started growing, and then I went back to Malaysia. Then what happened was, suddenly one morning, my phone rang. Picked up the phone. It was Giri. He said, "Did you read today's newspaper?" Open the newspaper, headlines. QNET is a scam. One person laughed very loudly. Very good. QNET is a scam. So I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Went and saw Patman. Patman, what to do? He said, "I don't know." I was thinking, what kind of upline is this? So we went to our grand upline, Dato Sri Vijay. That time he was not Dato Sri yet, so we call him Iswaran. I said, "Iswaran, what to do?" Headline says QNET is a scam. He said, "Quit." I said, "Huh?" He said, "Quit." He said, "No, I don't want to quit. I want your advice. How to build the network with this kind of negativity?" He said, "Quit." I said, "I don't want to quit." Then build. But how? Then quit. Oh, you. I was thinking maybe it's my karma to get uplines like this. But I could not quit. I could not quit because a lot of people depended on me. So I went and spoke to him nicely. I said, "Ishwaran, a lot of people want to build the business still. But I need your advice on how to build with so much of negativity and bad news." He said, "No need to build, quit." I said, "I don't want to quit." Then build. That's the only two answers he gave. Build or quit. So I said, "Okay, let me think about it." I went home. I thought about it. I said, "No, I cannot quit because I cannot go back to a job." So I said, "I'm going to build." So my downlines came to me and said, "Okay, upline, what to do now?" I said, "Quit." They said, "No, we don't want to quit, we want to build, but you need to tell us and teach us how to build with so much of bad news." Quit. We don't want to quit, then build. So some quit, some stayed. And those who stayed are still with me today after 21 years. Those who quit, they're getting ready to go to sleep because they have to go to work tomorrow. Now you have to make a decision tonight that if you are going to build the business, then you cannot quit. No matter what happens, you got to stay and build. Okay? I'll tell you why. Because if you quit, I can predict your future. Your future is going to be go to work, come back home, the next day, go to work, come back home, and then go to work, come back home, 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 die. If you don't quit and stick with the business and build the business, Show the plan, come back home. Show the plan, come back home. Show the plan, come back home. Show the plan, new car. Show the plan, new house. Show the plan, travel around the world. So you have a choice. Stick and build the business or go back to your job. Okay? Now, another reason why you should build the business seriously and make money, because how many of you flew to Thailand in economy class? Why? Why? Huh? No money. No money, so you flew in economy class, correct? What do you need to fly first class? Money. How to make money? This is you. Just do that every day and one day you'll be flying first class. But you see, when you fly economy class, you are more religious than people who fly first class. Because you sit in the seat and you pray that nobody fat comes and sit next to you. True? First class, you don't have that problem. You have your whole suite to yourself. Okay? And then in economy class, they come and said, "Sir, would you like fish or chicken?" The guy said, "Chicken." "Sorry, sir, chicken finish." Then why ask? Correct or not? And then some of you, I know, as soon as you sit the plane, you ring the bell. The stewardess will come. "Yes, sir. Can I have one black label?" After half an hour, she comes. Nah. Then she goes. Then you gulp, finish. Then what do? You ring the bell again. And you're ringing, ding, 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 ding. After half an hour, she comes. "What do you want?" "One more black label." She goes. After half an hour, she comes. Nah. And then you finish. Now you're scared to ring the bell. Correct? In first class, different. You just have to raise your hand, they come. "How can I help you, sir?" So that's the reason why you must make money to fly first class. Okay? And the worst part about flying economy class, when you sit in the window seat, and then you want to go to the bathroom. And the two people next to you are sleeping. What to do? Then you go. Right? Then you go to the bathroom, then you come back. They're fast asleep. And then turbulence. Oh, sorry, sir. You kiss the guy on his lips. So that's the reason why you should fly first class. So when you go back after magic, go out there and draw as many circles as you can until you can afford to fly first class. Okay, now how many of you have challenges building the business? Challenges like what? Rejection? Downlines quit the business? Bad news? Family not supporting? Wife not supporting? Husband not supporting? If your wife or husband is not supporting you in the business, it is your fault. Because you're not making money. Can you imagine if your wife is not supporting the business, one day you say, you buy her a diamond earring. Here, honey, this is for you. Okay? What will happen next? She will say, what are you doing at home? Go out and show the plant. Okay, so you have all these challenges, rejection, downlines, quit the business, bad news, closing not happening, all this. I have challenges also. One of my biggest challenge every day, I have 5 cars at home. Every morning when I wake up, I don't know which car to use. Who wants that challenge? Then what do you have to do? Now I tell you a secret. Can I tell you a secret? The challenges that you are facing now will never go away. There will always be challenges. If you don't want any challenges, what must you do? Quit. Then you don't have challenge. Okay? Now, how many of you get upset when you get rejected? My question to you is why? Why do you get upset? When somebody rejects you, you should be happy. When somebody rejects you, next time, you shake the person's hand and say thank you. Why? Because if everybody joins the business, who's going to drive the taxi? Who's going to work as the police? Who's going to teach your children? Who's going to serve you in hotels? Correct? So when somebody rejects you, say thank you. You say, why? Because you'll be working for me. So you must get excited when somebody rejects you. That is part of the business. Okay? So until today, there are a lot of challenges in the business. But you must decide that these challenges are part of the business. Okay? Because it's not easy to fly first class. It's not easy to be able to fly first class, true? But if you want to fly first class, then you accept the challenges and build the business. So every time there's a challenge, I go and ask advice from Dato Sri. He only says one thing: quit. So now I don't ask him anything anymore. I just continue building the business. No matter what challenges I go through, I don't go and ask him. I only go and ask him for good things. You know? I ask him advice. Dato Sri, should I buy a Ferrari or Lamborghini? I don't ask him how to build the business or what to do with this challenge, nothing. Okay? Because I think, honestly, he doesn't know. Okay? So if there's negative news about QNET on TV, if I go and ask him for advice, I don't think he knows what to say. So that's why he says quit. And it works. Correct? I'm still here. So next time your downline asks you, what to do? What your answer? Quit. But there's no business like this. Okay? You're blessed that you got someone to show you the plan. The next chance you get, you thank the person who showed you the plan. Because your life is definitely going to change. Okay? One day, you'll have breakfast in Hong Kong, lunch in Dubai, and dinner in London. Now, when I was sitting there 20 years ago, and somebody on stage said that, I was thinking to myself, yeah, you can say you already made it. But today, I'm having breakfast in Hong Kong, lunch in Dubai, dinner in London. Okay? So you can do exactly the same. But you must make a decision tonight, and you must tell yourself that this is my life. You understand? This is my life, and this is my business, and I'm going to make it happen, no matter what. That's the decision you must make today. Because, how much is it in Indian rupees? $12,000 in Indian rupees? Huh? 1,40,000, which is about 12,000 US dollars, correct? Yes or no? So 1,40,000 you can make every single week. Would that change your life a little bit? Would that change your life a little bit? No, your life will be turned upside down. True or not? Now ask yourself this question. Can you make 5 lakhs a month from your job? Yes or no? How long will it take for you to make 5 lakhs a month from your job? 60 years, 70 years, 80 years, you still can't make that kind of money. True? But in QNET, you can make 5 lakhs a month or 5 lakhs a week in 1 year if you want to. I'm not kidding. I am not joking. This is serious. You can make this kind of money if you want to. But you must make the decision tonight that nothing is going to stop you. You are not going to quit, and it's your life. Because everyone who is successful in QNET, the people sitting on the stage, Sachin Bhai, Shipra, Niraj, Sharfun, they all have gone through what you're going through now. Yes or no? Only difference is they did not quit. So if you do not quit, one day you'll be sitting on that stage and on this stage. But no matter how difficult the challenge is, you have to say only one thing. This is my life, and I'm not going to quit. Okay? Another reason why you cannot quit. Even if you have one downline, that's enough reason that you cannot quit. Because that one downline, you made a promise to that person, I will make you successful. So you cannot give up. You understand? Because your uplines never gave up on you. Can you imagine if your uplines quit, there won't be magic today. You won't be here. You'll be getting ready to go to work tomorrow. Correct? And for the rest of your life, you'll be flying in economy class. But today, things are going to change from today onwards. Can? I know what you're going through because I went through the same thing. Frustration, downlines, prospects who promise they're going to join. I will bring the money tomorrow. And then you call, this number is no longer valid. Then downline comes, joins the business and said, I'm going to sign up 100 people. And then he goes. And until today, he hasn't come back. Prospects who are going to sign up. And then there's thunder. He said, no, that's a sign from God. I cannot sign up. Has that happened to you before? Don't worry. If it hasn't happened, it will happen. Okay, so I know what you're going through. Especially in India, there's so many issues. Building the business is not easy. Correct? Yes or no? People laughing at you. Your family is upset. Why are you joining that company? But if you don't, what are you going to do? Go back to your job? And for the next 40 years, remain broke. Anything good is difficult, but it's worth it. So whatever you're going through now, I have gone through. And believe me, the challenges will always remain the same, but you won't. You will become stronger. Then when you become stronger, the challenges become smaller. Now the challenges seem big because you're still weak. But stick with your upline. And slowly you will start growing and growing and growing. And you'll be standing on this stage and sharing your story with 10,000 people. Okay? So it won't be easy, trust me. It's not going to be easy. But it's going to be a lot of fun. One day you and me will be on somewhere in the beach in the world, drinking mango juice and talking about our challenges. Okay? And then we take a picture and send to all those people who rejected you. Now, if you have to cry, sit down one corner and cry. After crying, get up, wash your face, and go and draw circles again. Because trust me, I've cried many times. When I get extremely frustrated and the challenges become too difficult, I've sat down and cried. Because I can't go to my upline. If I go to upline, he'll say, quit. So I sit down quietly, cry, everything finished, go out there and show the plan. Okay? And your business is not going to go like this. It is going to go like this. One day you earn big checks, one day your checks will go to zero. And then you earn big and then go to zero. And then slowly, from like this, it will go like this. And the reason why people talk bad about our business, number one, they are jealous. They're extremely jealous. Number two, they don't understand our business. Okay? Why do people get jealous? Because a guy who has been working for 40 years drives a Toyota. And then somebody in QNET, after 1 year, drives a Mercedes. Won't the guy in the Toyota be upset? He'll be upset. He's jealous. How can he buy a Mercedes after 1 year drawing circles? I've been working for 40 years. I can only afford a Toyota. Number two, they don't understand what we do. Okay? Our business is very simple. We buy a product and we introduce the product to our friends. When they buy the product, company says, thank you for introducing your friend. Here's a little bit of money. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? That's exactly what we do. We buy the product and introduce to people. Correct? The more people you introduce to, the more money you make. And you have been doing this business since young. Yes or no? You watch a good movie, what do? You go and tell your friends. Then they go watch a movie, how much the cinema pays you? Nothing, then why do you do it? You go to a good restaurant and eat, the food is good, you said fantastic food, you come back, you tell your friends. Your friend go and eat there. How much you get paid? Nothing, but you still do it. But now, a company come and said, do the same thing, but we'll pay you. That's all. So if the cinema says, every person you introduce to this movie, we'll give you 100 rupees. What will you do? You won't stop talking. You'll go everywhere and say, go watch this movie, watch this movie, watch this movie, watch this movie. Correct? That's exactly what we're doing. Why are you not talking to everybody and introducing our products to everybody? It's very simple. Doesn't matter how old you are. Doesn't matter how young you are. Doesn't matter if you went to school. Doesn't matter you're male or female. As long as you can draw a circle, you can make money. Who can draw a circle? Finish. Everybody can make money. Rejection. If I have this phone and I give him the phone, so how fast? I'm not going to give you the phone, okay? So I give him the phone, he says, no, thank you. I give him the phone, he says, no. I give him the phone, he says, no. I give him the phone, he says, yes. So he takes the phone. Now in this scenario, who lost? 1, 2, 3. He gained. Correct? So that's exactly same with the business. When you show the plan, to these 4 people, he one day will fly business class or first class. These 3 will remain in economy. So don't get discouraged when you get rejection. And I tell you another secret. All of you are from India. Do you think India has enough prospects? You throw a stone, you can get a prospect. Yes or no? I live in Malaysia, 22 million only. Some villages in India have more than 22 million. And all you have to find is 2. If you can't find 2, you don't need the business. You need therapy. You need to get something checked, something is wrong somewhere. Okay? Now, how many people on your name list? 300, 500. Why not 10,000? The reason why not 10,000, because when you write your name list, what do? You judge. You write the name, he's too poor. You write another name, he won't have time. Write another name, he's too rich. That's not your job. Your job is to show the plan. Whether the person joins or not, up to him. Your job is to show as many people the plan is possible. Okay? I challenge you one thing. I want you to show the plan to Mukesh Ambani. Why not? What's the worst thing he will say? No. That's all. What if he says yes? True or not? Because if he thinking is logical, number one, this is the best business to be in. Number one, because you can make 1 crore a month with no office, no staff, no overheads, nothing. Money just comes in. All you have to do is talk to people. How many of you like to talk? Then all of you can be crowpatis. Just talk. Just draw a circle. This is you. One on the left, one on the right. Duplicate. I've been doing it for 21 years. And I'm still doing it. You know where the best place to show the plan? On the flight. Why? Because the prospect cannot go anywhere. And when you fly back, don't sit on the aisle or on the window. Sit in the middle. Because when you sit in the middle, you have one on the left, one on the right. You take out the piece of paper, this is you. And don't sit together. Everybody sit separately. Sit next to a prospect. My challenge to you is sign somebody up on the way back to India on the flight. My dream one day, if they allow me, is to go in front of the aeroplane. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, if the pilot allows me. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am here for the next 1 hour to tell you how you can fly first class. As I said, this is you. One on the left, one on the right. That's my goal, to show the plan on the flight. Even if one person joins, enough. Yes or not? Because that one person could be partner Sachin Gupta. Or AVP Niraj and Shipra. Or AVP Sharfun. Or could be Chief Patman. Do you want Chief Patman on the left, Dato Sri on the right? What will you do? Huh? What will you do if you have Chief Patman and Dato Sri as your downlines? What will you do? Plan your vacation. You're going to be a millionaire. Guaranteed. Now, like I said just now, there will be more challenges coming in this business. Okay? Let me warn you now itself. It's going to get more difficult. But as long as you don't quit, you'll be standing on this stage one day. Okay? See, it's in our nature from young not to quit. How many of you have children? Okay? When your child first started to learn how to walk, what happened? You took 2 steps, fell down. What did the child do? Stand up again and walk again. 3 steps, fall down. What do you do? Stand up again and walk again. And then now 6 steps, fall down again. Get up and walk again. Imagine if the child says, "Ayo, it's too difficult, I quit." Then you won't be able to walk anymore. So you were exactly the same. When your first step, you fell down. So now you are a child in QNET. And you're falling down. But as long as you get up again, one day you'll be walking without falling. So don't get discouraged every time you fall down. Just remember, when you were a child, you never gave up. So don't give up, because whose life is this? This is your life. Correct? I'm not going to stand here and motivate and say, "You can do it." You should say that to yourself. Every morning when you wake up, look in the mirror and say, "It's my life." Every V partner, every successful person has said that. It's my life. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to quit. And that's what you must start saying every day. The magic will happen when you say that every day. It's my life. Okay? I'm going to show a video now, and I want to watch this video. And as you see, the people in that video, they all had one thing in common. They said, "It's my life. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to do it." Okay? So let's watch the video first. Whenever you face challenges, what do you say? When your downlines quit the business, what do you say? I can't hear you. What do you say? What do you say? Every time you feel like giving up, what do you say? I'm telling you, it is your life. And you are in this business to change your life for the better. And there's no other better business I know that can do that for you. So give 100%. And trust me, you will not regret it at all. The magic will happen. No matter what people say, no matter how many people laugh at you, don't give up. This is the best thing that has happened to you. It is going to be so exciting. The next 20 years of your life will be the best. You will have the best time of your life. Trust me. No matter how difficult the business gets, if you don't quit, keep pushing. Hang on for one more day. It will happen. So every day when I felt like giving up, I used to tell myself, one more day. When I feel like giving up where I cannot handle it anymore, I used to tell myself, just one more day. And I've been saying it for 21 years. I'm standing here today. Just one more day. Just one more day. Because this is your life. When you're in trouble, nobody's going to come and give you money. True? Yes or no? So you have to make it. Have you heard this thing before? Money cannot buy you happiness. Yes? Money cannot buy you happiness. Have you heard this? Who said that? Who said that? Your friend who has no money. I've never heard Bill Gates say that. True? Is it true money cannot buy you happiness? Huh? Maybe it's true, I don't know. But I've never seen somebody buying a Ferrari and crying. Have you? I'm going to buy a Ferrari. They smile and laugh and say, I bought a Ferrari. It's my life. So I want all of you to stand up. And I'm going to play this song again, without the video, just the song. And I want you to sing. And this time mean it from bottom. This is your life. You have the power to change it. Magic and infinity and the V will help you.